Hi Virgo, this is going to be a reading for May 2020. This is a general reading, like I said, for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is not going to resonate with every single one of you. The entire reading may not resonate with every single one of you. So if there's some parts of it that fit, great. If there's some parts that don't, let those go. And if there's nothing that resonates with you, you might want to check your other placements, because your message could be over there. I'm a Capricorn, but I always check my other signs also on the readings from my other placings, because I can get a better, clear picture of what's happening right now. So like I said, general reading for Virgo. And with that being said, I want to invite my archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors to help me deliver the messages that I need to deliver to the sign of Virgo. Please let the messages be as clear as possible, and let the messages be for the highest good of everybody involved. Okay, well, your cards definitely want to talk. So let's see what's happening with you, Virgo. I hope that you guys are all doing well, and I hope that you guys are feeling well mentally. So the Seven of Cups shows me that you are in a place where you're very sure what you want. The Seven of Cups is an energy of there's no more confusion. There's no other options. You know what you want in your life, and you know what you don't want in your life. This is a very clear picture of you know, the kind of relationships that you want in your life, you know, things that you want to allow in your life are going to be in your life now, because you're very clear about that. Okay. So the way that I'm doing this reading today, Virgo, I am doing your energy on one side and your person's energy on the other. I will give an outcome in what's crossing you, and then an outcome in what's crossing them. So if you feel like you resonate more with the them side, you can feel free to flip it. Okay. So I'm just going to pull your side, or, you know, I'm going to pull the first side, person A, and then I will pull person B. And you can decide how it works and for your particular situation. And then, you know, we'll pull some clarifiers, we'll pull some other cards. And I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a longer reading this time around, because I hadn't been able to do long reads, and just a lot of things were happening. And so, like I said, at the bottom of the deck was the Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, I mean, in the reverse, which talks about being very clear. You're very clear on what you want in life and what you don't want. You might be very emotional right now at this moment, because the cups also talk about, you know, emotions. So you could be feeling a little bit overwhelmed. That's another thing that you can be feeling at the moment. And, you know, maybe you were a little bit overwhelmed with all of these options that you might have had. So something to consider. Okay. Let me see if I can get all of the cards in here for you. Okay. So let's begin. So the first card that you have is Seven of Wands. So there's a lot of sevens here for you. The Seven of Wands in the reverse is feeling a little bit like you're being attacked by in many different ways, and you're feeling maybe a little bit overwhelmed by this energy. You're feeling, like I said, you have this feeling of like there's too much going on. There's too many things happening all at once, and it might be a little bit overwhelming for you at the moment. Okay. Or this could be the energy of the person that you're dealing with. That's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But following that, you have the Ten of Pentacles, which is a happy home. You're feeling very stable at home. The wands could just indicate it's something having to do with either work or, you know, a passionate relationship. But other than that, it seems like you're having a really good, stable home at the moment, and your finances are doing great. You feel like money's coming in and you're getting stuff together. This could be also, you are putting your energy right now into focusing on your home. So you could be working on projects around the house and getting everything stable. You could be spending more time with family. I don't know if you are home or you are an essential worker, which if you are, I hope that you are safe and protected and that you continue to stay safe and protected, and also your loved ones. Okay, thank you so much for everything that you do for everyone, and definitely hope that you get a reward after the end of all of this. Okay, but it looks like you are getting it. The Ten of Pentacles signifies prosperity, abundance, a happy home, just a stable, solid situation. Solution also probably. So the Ten of Pentacles is your energy, earth energy. But also Capricorn and Taurus. So you could be dealing with those kinds of signs, and those would probably, I just mentioned the signs in case you have someone in your life or someone around you that is bringing this energy around of abundance, of prosperity, of stable, solid ground. Okay. Then you have the Six of Wands, but you do feel like you're not being victorious right now, like something's not going your way in some way. So you could be dealing with a little bit of a lack of passion, or not getting recognition. You might be feeling a little bit insecure about, yourself right now in the department of passion. So this could be an energy where you might be feeling a little bit insecure. But you have the Nine of Pentacles. So you go from the 10 to the 9. So this could be also you coming out of a situation where you felt a little bit insecure. Maybe you are coming out of a relationship where you felt like you weren't adequate enough into a singlehood, because the Nine of Pentacles talks about, a single person, like coming out of a relationship into being single, but you're good, you're stable. The Nine of Pentacles talks about having abundance, having prosperity, but also being able to enjoy the finer things in life because of it, and being able to have a carefree attitude because now you know that you've put in all of the work, you have gotten the rewards, and now it's your time to enjoy it. So the Nine of Pentacles is right before the 10, which is, right before you get that completion of everything that you ever wanted. So this is you coming to the place where you're like, okay, I do have the clarity of what I want, right? Of what I need, that with the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And that is that you want to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You don't want to just work. You want to enjoy it. And that's a really good energy to have because, as a Virgo earth energy, you are constantly working, and you probably are working more than everyone else, because maybe you are an essential worker, or maybe you are a person that is running a business, and now you're working more because now you might be working by yourself because you don't have workers to help you. So this is a very, very an energy of, okay, I've worked so hard, I just want to enjoy it. I want a break. I want a vacation. I want to go out and enjoy the fruits of my labor. Then you have the World in the reverse. So the World in reverse is talking about an ending, an impending ending, so that you know in your heart that there's something that needs to come to an end. And whether this is a relationship or a job, there's things that still have to be resolved, but you are definitely on board with finishing this because you are ready to have this energy of being carefree and being able to enjoy, your riches. And it's like almost at that point where it's almost done, and you're ready for it to be done, right? With the World in the reverse, it's like that it's upcoming, and you can almost see it. It's like you almost see the finish line when you're running in a race, and you're like, yes, it's almost there. I'm almost there. And you have the Two of Swords. This is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and this is an energy of you knowing where you want to go. You don't have a doubt anymore where you want to put your energy and where you want to put your emotions and your feelings, because you're very honest with. This is you being really honest with yourself about the path that you really need to be on. And maybe when you make this decision, this ending that is pending will happen. Okay. And now the person that you're dealing with has an Eight of Wands. So this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire energy. And this is messages of passion. You could be in a place right now where you're exchanging emails or text messages or something like that with somebody in a very passionate way. This is you beginning a communication, or your person beginning communication of passion. They want to communicate that they have feelings for you. But they're not being honest. You have the King of Swords here in the reverse. So the King of Swords is someone that you really want to be careful about, because this person could be giving you a lot of sweet nothings in your ear or wherever they're choosing to communicate with you. But in the reverse, the King of Swords is a very, very deceptive person, and he is a liar, basically. So, or she is a liar. Someone that's not being very forthcoming. So they're hiding things. They're not being truthful. They're very arrogant and vain, and they're very about me, me, me. So you might be dealing with somebody that is a very selfish person. They're only thinking about their happiness. So they might be giving you sweet, passionate messages, but in the long run, they're not looking to give you something truthful. They're looking for a passionate connection, and that's pretty much it. If you're okay with that, that's fine. That's what you're getting. But that's something to keep in mind if you're not really about that. And you have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, which is they do actually. So because of this deceptive energy, they could be getting some really, some karma back in their way, and it may be not very good energy. This is the ending of a cycle. This is where another ending card, you have an ending card there and an ending card here, but this was more relating to your finances and your position in life. So if this is a person that has been lying to you, they could be in a very bad way financially, and so they're just looking for somebody to help them. So this is probably someone that's a very toxic personality, someone that is looking for a meal ticket. So be very, very careful of someone that's going to come into it. It's going to be very passionate, because they're going to be very passionate, but they're also going to be lying to you. They probably need a place to live. Maybe they need some money. They just need a sucker to pay their bills, basically. So be really careful with that energy, okay? You have the Page of Pentacles. So this is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. And this is you not receiving communication from somebody that's, this is a very, very deceptive energy. So if you're dealing with an air sign, you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or a earth sign, a fellow earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, okay? And the Page of Pentacles in the reverse is no communication, okay? No beginning. You might be able to discern that after you've put in a little bit of work with this person, you decide that they're not for you, because the Seven of Pentacles is, you're planting seeds. So you could be in a stage right now where you're starting something with somebody, and it might seem like it's a really passionate connection. So for you, of course, you decide that you want to put in your effort, because that's what Capricorns, Virgos, and Taurus do, the earth. So they want to invest, right? So you're probably investing your energy thinking that you're going to grow this into something beautiful. But because of this deceptive energy, you're very intuitive, Virgo. So you're going to pick up that whoever this person is, they're just kind of doing it as a way to get you to help them. It's very selfish energy. And so the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands in the reverse, you're definitely not moving forward with this, because you're going to have an idea that maybe you just don't connect with this person. They're not offering you stability. They're not offering you passion. They're not offering you anything that is an equal give and take. So in this situation, it looks like you're just going to be giving. And you don't want those kinds of situations, right? You want to be able to have a balanced connection. You want to have a balanced relationship. So for your outcome, you have the Three of Pentacles, which is third-party situations and also work situations. So earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you could be beginning a new cycle with somebody in a new job, or this is just basically you find yourself in a third-party situation with somebody that could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and there's just no passion in this situation. So maybe this is why a third party has entered, whether it's you towards them or them towards you. There's just no passion here anymore. And your person's outcome is the Emperor in the reverse. So this is Virgo and also Aries energy. What's crossing them is the Two of Cups. So your person might be just getting away from you because they're going towards a person that they consider more to be a soulmate. So this is something for you to consider, that maybe you guys are just not compatible because you're just not meant to be the person for them. There's no passion, there's no connection, there's a little bit of an unequal give and take. There is a little bit of deception, maybe on your side or theirs. There was a lot of options in this situation. So I think both of you guys were dealing with a little bit of deception, a little bit of you guys could have been together for quite a while, and so this made it a little bit confusing. I'm going to clarify a little bit of these cards for you, Virgo, and let's find out what type of energies that you are dealing with, okay? I'm going to clarify some of these players here because I want to find out. I just want to dig a little deeper for you. So let's find out. Whoa, Four of Cups. Four of Cups in the reverse. That one jumped out at you. So this is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And the Four of Cups in the reverse is basically an energy of, being over something, and just being aware that you're over a situation. You're moving forward towards, celebration, like a celebratory energy. The Four of Cups reverts back to the Three of Cups, which is celebration, community, but it can also mean third party. So you could be dealing with somebody that is not wanting to take your love offer, or maybe you're dealing with a water sign that wants to accept your love offer now because this is they've thought about it for a while, and they came to the realization that yes, they do want to accept your cup of love. Okay, so I'm gonna put that one back just because I wasn't really calling anything yet, and I'm actually going to call for Seven of Wands. Clarify the Seven of Wands here for Virgo. You got two that jumped. Wow, so the Seven of Wands here. Okay, you feeling overwhelmed and like you're feeling attacked, right? You're feeling like you have too many things that are coming at you all at once, right? Well, the clarification or advice, or however you want to take it, is like you have to walk away from something that's not bringing you happiness anymore and walk towards what is. So you have the Eight of Cups here, which is walking away from a situation. Water energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. To the Ten of Cups, which is ultimately a happiness, right? So you're walking towards away from something that's overwhelming, that's hard to really deal with, into your happiness. Okay, you might be walking away from this fire sign that is very deceptive, and you are walking away from it because you know that there's love on the other side of that deception, and ultimately you will have your happy ending, which is the Ten of Cups. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles for Virgo, please. Thank you. Two of Pentacles. So you could have been juggling here. The Two of Pentacles is an energy of juggling two people, and juggling two situations. Okay, so even if it's not a person, it could be a person and a job, a person and family, a person and your friends, whatever. But you were juggling two things. Okay, and the Two of Pentacles being here, I'm going to pull another one for the clarification, is what's blocking you. So you juggling this person or people is what's blocking your blessings from coming in. But once you decide that I'm done with this, I'm going to walk away from this third party situation, I'm going to walk away from, whatever is not bringing you happiness, then you open up the possibility of your prosperity and your riches to come in. Basically, you're blocking yourself by allowing this third party situation to continue. Clarify the Six of Wands here. Okay, again, Three of Cups in the reverse. You have to walk away from a third party. You have to stop giving your energy away to either someone that's not really appreciating you or loving you, or you got to stop giving your energy away if you're already committed with somebody, because you're the one that's putting the block on your blessings. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles here for Virgo. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles here. Whoa. Shoot. The first one I saw was the Tower, so that's the one I'm going to take. And of course, the Tower talks about an ending, and you had ending cards on both sides. So you guys could be dealing with a relationship right at the moment that you're kind of not really sure if you should be walking away. But with the Tower energy here, to clarify, the Nine of Pentacles, which is you gaining your independence, it could be a confirmation that this relationship has to end. One or the other, whether it's the third party situation, if you're the one that's in a third party situation, or a relationship where someone else is putting you in a third party. It has to end for you to be able to really move into your abundance. Thank you. Yeah, Two of Wands. So make a decision. Pick one. You can't live on a fence. You're not a cat. Okay, so clarify the World card. Either you or your person has to make a decision. And this could be involving a fire sign because there's Two of Wands, or you just picking between two people. But you definitely have to, there's definitely somebody here that's not being truthful to you with the Knight of Swords. That one just jumped out. I'm going to put it back in. But I'm going to call for clarify the World, please, for Virgo. Okay, Lovers. And the Hierophant. Okay, so there's a bunch of cards here. Let me see what. Okay, so you had, clarifying the end here, the World card, which is an ending to a situation. You could be ending a marriage, because the Hierophant in the reverse is, you know, a marriage not working out with your lover, okay? There's no passion here with the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands again at the, it's just a confirmation you already had it twice. So there's just no passion here. And this is you not feeling in your element. The Emperor, Aries and Virgo. This is you not feeling in your highest power because of the situation. The Two of Swords, please clarify the Two of Swords. So you have to make a decision on what it is that you want. Okay, these two came out. Let's see. Nine of Swords and the Three of Wands. So you're anxious. You're anxious about your future. You don't know which way to go. You don't know what the future holds for you. So you're losing sleep over this. Maybe you're scared of making a decision because you don't know how your future is going to look. You're afraid of moving into uncharted territories or unknown lands or an unknown situation because you have never known anything but what you know at the moment. So you're not sleeping. You have anxiety. You're just holding yourself back from moving into the future. The Three of Wands talks about, you know, your ships coming in. And this is like you're at a standstill. You're at a stalemate. Because you haven't made the decision, because you haven't picked what it is that you want, there's a block. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Oh, I hate when they do that. Clarify the Eight of Wands for Virgo's person. Okay. Let's see, the Moon. So there's some secrets, definitely some secrets here. Maybe your person is keeping secrets from you, or you're keeping secrets from your person. Eight of Swords. Yeah, they're feeling trapped. They're feeling trapped because they know that you're not being honest with you, or they're feeling like, you know, them lying to you is what's going to keep you kind of trapped to them. So they don't want to be honest with you. They're not telling you the truth. The Star. The Star is Aquarius, so I don't know if you're dealing with an Aquarius, but there's a lot of healing that needs to happen, whether that's with you or with the person that you're dealing with, Virgo, that there's some instability here. Maybe they're just not doing right in, you know, their head right now. There's a lot of deception, a lot of untruth here. So it could just be that your person's dealing with some mental health issues. They can also be just sick, like physically sick, you know, and they just can't be honest with you about it. Clarify the King of Swords. Wow, the way that Queen of Wands, Four of Cups. So yeah, you're definitely not really into this fire sign. You're not into this fire sign because they want to come in. Queen of Wands is a very passionate, very straightforward sexual energy. Like this person could be talking to you in a sexual way, and they're kind of being a little bit overly sexual with you, and you're just not feeling it. You're not feeling it. The Four of Cups here is, yeah, you might even contemplate it, but you're kind of like, this is boring. Like, I've seen it done before and you're boring. You're not taking that. Whether it's a fire sign or a water sign, you're just not. You see right through their act. And you think that it's just, you know, you're not going to be somebody's fuckboy or like, you know, side piece because they want to come at you with a passionate offer. You want a little bit more substance. You want stability. You want the 10 of Pentacles and you want the 10 of Cups. And it's like you have it available to you because it's in your energy. You just have to grab it and you have to make a decision. The Wheel, please. For Virgo's person, the Wheel in the reverse. Clarify, please. Thank you. So they could be just being blocked right now, or you're not being very passionate with this person at the moment. There's just no passion right now. There's no communication. There's just no connection at the moment. Maybe that's how they feel with you. They just feel like they're not really getting that passionate response that they want from you. Maybe they feel a little bit left out in the cold, or maybe you are, because 5 of Pentacles is earth energy. Maybe because there's no passion, no communication, they're kind of feeling like you're leaving them out in the cold, or you feel this way about your person. 7 of Pentacles, please, for Virgo's person. Please clarify the 7 of Pentacles. Was there one that flipped here? I just thought I saw one that flipped and I don't want to miss any messages, guys. Hold on one second. Yeah, I don't think any of them flipped. For some reason, I thought one of them flipped for you. Let me shuffle one more time just to clear that energy. I don't want no confusion here or any stagnation. So let's move that for Virgo. Please clarify the 7 of Pentacles for Virgo's person. Thank you. Yeah, you are definitely, or they are, feeling like this was a burden and they don't have any love for you anymore. So whoever you're dealing with, whether it's you or them, this is the energy of like just not invested in this anymore because it was too rough, too hard. There was no love here. It was maybe so many burdens, so many situations where the person felt like they were carrying more weight than they needed to. And it little by little killed the love that was there. Clarify the Page of Pentacles in the reverse for Virgo, please. The Hanging Man. You're kind of they're holding on. They're just kind of hanging out. They just don't know one way or another if they're moving forward. If they're moving forward or they fight. But right now, they're not fighting anymore. They don't think that they want to fight or put any more energy into this anymore. They're just waiting for a way to get out of the situation. Or you are. Clarify the Page of Wands for Virgo's person, please. Clarify the Page of Wands. Okay, so these two flipped. Let me see if anything else worked. Okay, so clarifying the Page of Wands in the reverse, they got Judgment in reverse. So whatever this person is going through, or maybe you, this is getting really bad karma, you know, not getting the reward. This is just not getting the reward because there was a lot of fighting, a lot of gossiping, a lot of lying. There was 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. This is a very, very delicate, volatile type of an energy. Like you guys were probably walking on eggshells with one another, not being your true authentic self because you thought you were gonna, offend the other person, or you couldn't really put your truth out to this person. Look at Knight of Pentacles. You guys you do not want to offer anything to this people or to this person. 8 of Pentacles is not wanting to work at something, but you do want to offer your love to somebody here. Maybe you want to offer it to another earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But there's some blockages here in the passion. There's been some deception and some hurt, some lying, and there is definitely a lot of healing that needs to happen. You have come out of being in a very reflective mode with the Hermit here. This is your energy, and you have become very aware of what it is that you want in your life. You don't have, this is a Seven of Swords again. You're very clear on what you want. Seven of Cups, I mean. Seven of Cups and Seven of Cups was on the bottom of the deck, or the first deck I was pulling from. That is knowing exactly what you want, but there's some clarity that has to come. You have to have that clarity, and that truth has to be spoken. There's no communication here. There's no passion right now. You're kind of like ready to let go of this indecision, of this, you know, uncertainty, but maybe you're holding yourself back because right now your finances aren't in the way that they need it to be. But you're definitely done with either a water sign or a fire sign, and you're just not feeling yourself. You're not feeling at your very best. Maybe this is a very toxic situation with a Devil here, or you're dealing with a Capricorn. You know, you have to let go of all the things that are negative. All the things that are causing you any kind of, you have to let go of a Queen of Cups. I don't know if that's what you have to let go of, but that just jumped when I was saying that. So I want to clarify the Three of Pentacles here for Virgo. Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Please clarify the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Why is this as the outcome, and what's crossing Virgo? Knight of Pentacles, because you're waiting to give your love offer to somebody. But you're a Virgo, and also with Capricorn, you're going to take your time. You want to make sure that this is a solid offer. So whether it's with somebody that you're already dealing with or somebody that you were going to be dealing with, you want to make sure you make the right decision. You don't want to just give your cup of love or your offer of love to somebody that's not going to appreciate it. And you don't want someone that's going to be taking advantage of you. Okay, there's no communication right now though, so you're going to take your time to reevaluate everything that you need to reevaluate. Give me one more please for the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands and Three of Pentacles for Virgo. Anything else? Okay, the Knight of Wands. So this isn't just a fly by the night type of situation. You're not interested in that. You're not interested in a one night stand. You are interested in a situation that's going to offer you stability, that's going to offer you that solid ground, right? And so because of that, you're kind of turned off by this energy of whoever it is that's trying to force themselves on you, very sexually, overtly sexual. You're not into that energy anymore. Maybe you were at one point, but now you're kind of like, that's bullshit, and I don't need that in my life, because I know what having a solid foundation is. Having a solid, you know, financial stability, and having your home be happy and stable. That's better than whatever this passionate thing is. You know, sneaking around in cars or behind doors when you can get caught, and it's like you're so done with that. That's not the energy of whatever you want anymore. That's old, and you're done with it. Like, you want to live in peace already. You want this Two of Cups, and they do too. But this is what you need to work towards. Why is the Emperor here and the Two of Cups for Virgo's person? Two of Cups in the reverse. So right now they don't feel like they are with their soulmate. And they don't have a new beginning for them. There's no ground, there's no moving forward in this situation. So they're feeling a little bit like there's nothing else to do here. There's nothing else to do here. They're just not happy with the Sun in the reverse. So I don't know if this is a person that you were dealing with, that you were in a serious relationship, and, you know, they felt betrayed because this other person that was being overtly sexual with you, you know, maybe they found out about it. They got fed up of finding out about people that were trying to throw themselves at you, and they just don't want to have that energy around them anymore. So they want to walk away from this. They don't want to move forward into a new opportunity with you. They want to be single with the Nine of Pentacles. That's Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Or maybe this is you telling them, now I'd rather be single than be in a relationship that I'm not really happy in. And this could be the mother of your children, or you are the mother in this situation. Maybe this is a situation with where you are with a fellow Earth sign, and you are deciding that you deserve a little bit better than this. So you choose to be single, or they will, because they deserve to be treated in a better way. Okay, so I'm going to pull some other cards for you guys, and some oracle cards, and see if we can add to this reading. There's a lot going on here, Virgo. I feel like you guys have a lot of decisions to make. You do have multiple people. It could be 2, it could be 3, it could be even 4 people that are dealing with you right now. And it's a very, it's a tricky situation. You know, when you are in a relationship, you can't introduce anyone else into them. You just can't. It's best if you finish one situation and begin with another, because it never ever does it end well for anybody involved. So my advice is be clear in your decisions, be clear in your choices, and move away from anything that's putting you in a third-party situation, because ultimately that's what's blocking you. That's blocking your blessings from coming in. It's blocking your energy from being at your highest, you know, vibration. It's putting you in a very low vibrational energy, and that's not a good place to be. So let's pull some of these cards. I want to see. I have these 3 little decks here, and they are the love oracle cards, okay? The way that I've been using them is I will pull 3 cards from one to tell me what your person wants to say to you. Then I'll pull 3 cards from the other deck on what you want to say to your person, and then 3 cards from the final deck as what the universe wants to tell you both, or you, regarding this connection. Okay, so let's see where you're at, Virgo. This is for Virgo. Please tell me what Virgo's person wants to say to them. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. And Virgo, I want to do something a little bit different for you guys. I haven't done it yet, but I do charms castings, right? It's really an old way of doing a reading, and they actually it predates tarot. And you know, people used to use bones, they used to use sticks and things like that, or different like charms to throw them down, and then they could see what the reading was saying. So I wanted to incorporate that today with you guys and see what kind of messages you get. Okay, so after this we'll do the charms, and you guys are the first sign ever in my channel to have a charm castings reading. So I'll put also the channels of a couple of readers that use this method, and if you guys are interested in seeing more charm readings. Okay, give me 3 messages. What does Virgo's person want to say to them? Okay, there's 1. What does Virgo's person want to say to them? Here's 2. And 1 more, please. What is Virgo's... Whoa. Okay, so I'm going to put those back because they fell in a cluster, and I just want to pull these again. What does Virgo's person want to say to them? Okay, I'm going to take this one and I'll put these back. I did see inner work, so I wanted to mention that, okay? Inner work. And then this would be what you want to say to your person. Like maybe these are the subconscious messages that you have, things that you would like to say to your person that you haven't been able to communicate. Or this is maybe like the messages that you should be delivering to your person, okay? So for Virgo, please give me the 3 cards for what Virgo wants to say to their person. Here's 1. What does Virgo want to say to their person? 1 more. What does Virgo want to say to their person? What does Virgo want to say? Whoa. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. Put this one back. I want to take the ones that we haven't seen. This is why I put the other ones back, okay? And then I will pull 1 from the universe. What does the universe want to say to you or your person regarding this connection? So let's do 3 shuffles actually. 2, 3. Okay. What is the universe? Well, these are all flipped. Hold on 1 second before I continue. I want to make sure they're all flipped the right way. So these are fun, you know, they're just a little bit different, but they're kind of like, you know, kind of just different little messages. You'll see what I'm talking about. What is Virgo? What does the universe want to say to Virgo about this connection? There's another one that was flipped. I'm going to go ahead and put it down because here we go. Okay, there you go. There's your other 2. Let's put those down. Anything else that flipped? I just want to make sure I don't miss any messages for you guys. Okay, I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. Okay, Virgo. So, sorry about that. The shuffling took a little bit longer, but let's get to the messages. So, your person wants to say expectations. So, confirm you want the same things. Prioritize the relationship, and expectation yields results. So basically your person wants you to make a decision and be clear about it and stick to it, because they want to know that you guys are on the same page, that you guys are working towards the same goals. You know, you guys are working towards the same outcome, which is basically ultimately having that happiness and having the joy, you know. So you have to be clear. They want you to tell them, hey, this is what I want. Confirm it to them. Confirm you want the same things. Prioritize the relationship. Expectations yields results. Then they have triggers. So your person, it says overreaction, respond rather than react. Avoid decisions based on fleeting emotions. So maybe this is you, or maybe this is them. They're telling you that you either things you're doing are triggering them, or for you to, you know, temper your triggers, temper your reactions to any little situation. Okay, because somebody's losing their temper, somebody's losing their composure when things get a little bit tough. So this is a good time for either you or them to, maybe they're telling you that they're going to temper themselves, and that perhaps this is a good time for you guys to like chill because the way that you guys are reacting to one another, there's an overreaction type of an energy around you guys. Okay, then they have stoked. Okay, riding the wave of positive manifestation, excited, dream come true, great things happening. So this could be you guys are really, really focusing your energy on getting all those things that you really want. Okay. And they're very, very excited about doing this with you. They're stoked. They're very stoked. They basically want to work towards the same things you do, and they're happy to do so. They have very positive energy here, and they don't want to choose, you know, negativity. They want both of you guys to set a clear expectation of what you want. You want to act in a way that's mature, that you're not yelling and screaming, and while you're getting to, you know, through the hardships of whatever this situation or relationship has brought. And but they're very happy. They're very excited and emotional about getting to the goals that you want to get to. Okay, so you want to tell them that you're looking closely. So you might be taking your time observing, nitpicking, creeping situation, magnifying things, getting rectified, and focus. So you could be evaluating if this is actually the situation that you want to be in. Okay, you're still thinking about it. This is what I was telling you. You're not really making a decision, Virgo. You're not really choosing one or the other. So this is why they're kind of like, you need to set your expectations. You need to tell me. You need to like pick basically what it is that you want. Okay. Then you have cool with whatever. So this is a very like stay if you want to, go if you want to. I don't really care either way kind of a vibe. So you might be feeling either chill, or you're just like, I'm not gonna, you know, put any kind of energy into this. I'm just gonna let, you know, the universe, God, source, spirit, whatever, work it out. Your making decisions by living in the now, casual and no commitment. So maybe that's it. You just have to be very clear that maybe you don't want a commitment. Maybe you want to be a little bit more carefree, which you had the Nine of Pentacles. It makes sense. That's kind of the Nine of Pentacles energy. Like, you're good because you're stable. You have your finances are in order. And so you're good with someone or without. You're good being independent. You're good being single. Playing the field. Yeah. You're definitely not ready to be in a commitment. So maybe you need to just be clear that maybe what you want is not to be in a relationship. You need to be clear that maybe what you want right now is not to stay in this situation, but to meet other people, date other people, see other people, being a player, getting games being played. So you're not being honest, and you have to be clear with people. So you need to maybe let them know, even if I am not really interested in this situation, you have to communicate that to them, because they have expectations for you and they're ready to move into a future with you. But if you're not, you have to be clear. You have to be clear, and you have to say that, okay? And if you have an epiphany that, hey, I want to be single, say that. The universe is saying the chaser. So one of you are chasing the other person. This could be a codependent relationship. You have a fear of abandonment. So maybe you're not letting them go simply because you feel like you're scared to be by yourself. Palm tree, because you want to make sure that you have stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So maybe you're staying in this situation simply for the simple fact that you just want to have this stability and that foundation. But that's not being honest to you or them. It says personality traits. That's the last message. It says you realize this person is very funny. They have a great personality. You're compatible. You resonate with one another. It's a good connection. Sunny and light interactions. So you have fun with this person. You have a great time with this person, but maybe they're just not the one for you, because you're still playing the field. You're still wanting to go out there and see if the grass is a little bit greener on the other side. So you could be, in a place where you're really not prepared to have a relationship, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. But you have to be very upfront and honest, okay? It's okay to want independence, and it's okay to want to go out and date and be, with other people. That's perfectly fine. But you can't do that while you're committed to somebody else, okay? So I'm going to pull some of the Archangel cards for you. I'm going to pull 3 of these, just because I've been doing it for all the other readings, and I didn't want to not do it for you, because these are really great messages. Okay, so for Virgo, please prioritize. Again, you got that in the other side too. Prioritize your what it is that you want. Make a clear list. Put it up to the universe. This is what you want, then ask for it. Virgo, please. Thank you. Okay, so the first card you got was prioritize, like I said. And this is Archangel Metatron saying to you, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So I don't know, Virgo, if you guys know how to work with your archangels, but Archangel Metatron is a wonderful, beautiful energy to connect with. And maybe if you do meditation, think of like that purple light around you of protection, and then just ask Archangel Metatron to help you get organized, get a list together of what it is that you want, and to give you the motivation to keep going towards those things. Okay. Then you have moon cycles. This is a very, very Cancer energy type of a card, and it says Archangel Haniel. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize on those cycles. Okay, so if you know that there's going to be a full moon coming, whether you believe in this or not, it's a good time to do a cleaning in the house. Just even physical cleaning is fine, but cleaning out stuff from the clutter in your house, cleaning out things that you no longer need and getting rid of them. If you have crystals or things like that, put them out in the full moon, so they can get recharged, and you can clear all that energy that was on them that was old. Also, there's other things you could do. You can look at other full moon rituals and things like that you can do. But one very simple thing that you can do is put a glass, like a big glass jar that with a lid that is closable, outside in the moon, and let it sit outside in the full moon, and even 2-3 days after, to get the moon energy, and drink that. You know, that a lot of people, you can look it up on the internet. They talk about moon water and the benefits of moon water. So this could be something that you can use when you're getting ready to manifest something into your life. Set out some moon water, drink it, and kind of start your manifestation meditation or something like that, and work with Metatron. And these are really good cycles and really good you know, routines to get into, because, you know, there's different cycles throughout the month that the moon goes into. So learn to work with that. Learn to work with how it's going to increase your power, and your personal power could be increased directly connected to the moon. So that's a really good thing to look at and to learn about. Then you have nurture, and this is from Archangel Gabriel. And the message is, as you nurture your inner child, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So this could be just telling you, hey, if you have small children, it's a great time right now to invest in them. Okay, put some energy into them. And what's going to happen is that you're going to increase your energy in your inner child, healing an inner child, you know, interacting with your inner child. So it's a very healing thing to nurture children in your life right now. And just ever, because children are the most purest, beautiful energy that we can encounter. This is an energy of, you know, spending time with them, talk to them, play with them. You know, just give them some love that you normally probably don't have the ability to do, or the time. So this is just urging you to, like, spend some time with children in your life and nurture them, because it just basically heals you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some charms. Let's see what you get here. Okay, so, I think it was like that. It was on a 5. I think it was on a 5. But then it rolled to a 2. Okay, so let's see. So you have a bullet. You could be in the armed forces, or you could be law enforcement. But the bullet is basically like, make a decision. You know how they say bite the bullet? So basically it could just be that you're in a place where you have to make a decision, which you are, because all your cards said it. And you have to just bite the bullet, make the decision that's going to be right for you. Okay, you might have to take a little bit of a time off, a vacation, because the coral leaf for me, it's a little bit of a vacation. And the 2 is just making some time to pick the person that you want to get away with. Maybe you need to get away with your partner, your significant other. Okay, maybe there's a child. See, there's another child, this daughter here that you want to spend, that you should be spending some time with, that you want to spend some time with. Maybe this person's into like Star Wars or into like sci-fi or something like that, and that's the person that you want to kind of spend some time with, chat with them, because there's something to be learned from them. Okay, the dragonfly talks about messages, and this could be your ancestors that are guiding your decision. They're guiding your time here on Earth, and so they just be aware of that. Sometimes you might see a dragonfly, and this could be just your ancestors trying to bring you messages. Okay. Look, you have another child here, and you have the spoon. You have 2 spider webs, so this could be a lot of deception. Okay, and you have the Knight of Swords. So there's a message that wants to come through to you. Okay, maybe you need to cut someone out of your life. See, the scissors are a little bit like cutting, and then the spoon is like, you know, when you get the scoop of something, maybe there's some information that you're going to be receiving. With this Knight of Swords, there's going to be some information that's going to be given to you. Like it's like almost like you're being spoon-fed information. Okay, and this is just basically something that you needed to hear. But your angels, maybe your ancestors say, hey, listen, I'm going to give you some information that could benefit you. You're definitely needing to hear this. So they make it to where maybe they spoon feed you this information by sending you a message through, you know, oh, go check your email. There's a message in there. Or go down this street and then you find somebody, you know, that you hadn't seen in a while or something like that. This is definitely your ancestors are working on bringing you an information, on spoon feeding you information that's going to make you, you know, have a decision. You have to bite the bullet, make the decision. But definitely, like you got that message before, spend time with your children. Maybe you have two small children that you have to spend some time with, give them some guidance, you know. Maybe you just need to like find out what their interests are. Okay, let me see what else is here. Nice. So you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Capricorn. So there's a Cancer and a Capricorn here. You're going to get an epiphany. Look, you have the lightning rod. So you're going to get an epiphany. Maybe that's you know, choosing between two people. Maybe you're choosing between a Cancer and a Capricorn and you know, or a Capricorn, you know, like you're choosing between two different energies, okay? And this one, to me, is always like, you know, you need time to make time to meditate and to reflect on what it is that, and obviously if you're making a decision between two people, then this is a good time to like sit down and really think about what it is that you want, okay? You have to set a schedule and run a schedule, maybe run a to-do list every day, because this is the ribbon is like you have to remember things that you have to get done. So this could be telling you and urging you to start a list, like a to-do list. Maybe you start it every day, and maybe start a one for the week, and it'll get you very, very organized, okay? And it did talk about getting organized and working with Archangel Metatron, remember? So with the mermaid and the coral leaf here, this could be that you're just really in the need for a vacation. You're really just, you know, or maybe you're going to make this decision by the summertime, you know, when it gets warm and everybody's at the beach. There's a little bear. So you could be dealing with a person that is your spouse, you know, or the mother of your children, okay? You have a lot of love here. So there is a heart, and this heart, I don't know if you can see, but it has children. So you could be with this person basically only for the children. I mean, it could be so many different scenarios with everyone here. But then you have the horse. So it could be that you're moving forward towards your happiness and moving away from maybe a situation where you're just with somebody because only for the children. Okay, you can nurture your children. You could be with your children and then still move forward, whatever it is that you want. There's an S here. It's the only letter I've gotten so far. So anyway, that's pretty much your reading right now, Virgo. I hope that it was helpful, and I hope that you guys like the charms. I don't want to do too much to overwhelm you guys. I know I could keep pulling for days, right? I'm going to pull just a little bit more because I didn't get that many letters. I just want to see who else you guys are dealing with. Okay, so there's a J here and a C. So I don't know if that makes anything clear. It makes, but you know, two of hearts. So one of these people could be your soulmate. Okay, you could be with a soulmate, or leaving a soulmate to go towards something else. Or it could just be that, you know, you are in the situation that you want to be with, and there's a lot of love. There's an equal give and take. Okay, Two of Cups. Okay, yeah, so that was it. I really hope that you guys enjoy my charms. This is something that I'm going to try to incorporate from now on. And as you know, obviously as my collection grows, it'll be a lot more interesting. So far right now, all I have is that. But I love my charms. I love them. They're so much fun. And I do think that they add an element of a little bit of a lightness to you guys, to your reading. Before I leave, actually, I wanted to pull a card from, I wanted to pull another card for you guys. I don't know. I feel like I wanted to pull something else for you guys. Oh, yep. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Okay, so I don't want to leave without giving you guys a little bit of love. So let me pull 3 cards from the Lovers Oracle here. These are the little heart cards, so a little bit harder to shuffle. But I wanted to give you guys... You guys are probably going to be the longest video that I do this month, but that's okay. I want to give you 3 cards from the Lover's Oracle for Virgo. Thank you. Just to finish off with the love messages, okay? So for Virgo, sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And then you got the important, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. And that was really in all of your readings talked about that. Take some time to reflect, okay? Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. That's a beautiful message for Virgo. And finally, you have passion. So after you do that and you start to realize what it is that you want, you might just pick something that brings passion back into your life, okay? A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. There it is. So that is your reading this month, Virgo. I hope that you enjoyed it. I really hope that you guys come back and give me some good feedback and let me know how I can improve. I really want to make my channel a success, and I really appreciate all of your support. So if you can subscribe, I would really, really enjoy it. Thank you.